Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today for video number 2 of 2. As always, we are dropping double uploads on this channel now, sometimes even triple. But even if I do end up dropping just a double on here, it doesn't mean you're gonna not be getting content elsewhere. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that you have to make sure that you check out mine and George Benson's brand new football channel Shootout. Here's a sneak peek to what to expect from earlier on. Video was uploaded today of Premier League predictions for week 2, match day 2, which is kicking off tomorrow, and I will leave a link for you guys right here, so make sure you check that out. Go and subscribe to the channel. I want to say it again, I can't say it's enough, huge thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far, that has watched, that has interacted. We are on the cusp of 20,000 subscribers in the space of, what is it, 48 hours it's been? It's just unreal, and it's all down to all of you. Thank you all so much. The content is pumping on there like it's never going to pump before. You'll see. Tons to come, including after this weekend and beyond. So make sure you guys are there for that. Much appreciated. I will leave a link for that, as I've said here, and there is a link in the description. On top of that, on this channel, you want to catch up and be up to date in terms of all the videos that are coming on here, all the double uploads and sometimes more. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. On top of that, smash like button if you have enjoyed, and check out all the social media links. They are on screen for you right now, as well as in the description. Much appreciated. Let's get cracking. Starting off with, I think, what does qualify to be the biggest story of the day, I would think, right? Which is unexpected. We got a new name on the block, finally. Chelsea fans, all of you, right, that are watching this, we have a new name. Who's the new name? Reveal yourself. We're going to turn this into, what was that show? What was that show that was on with, what's his name? The one where there's one guy and like 20 women. Oh man, I forgot. Take Me Out. There we are. Take Me Out. The guy's got to reveal himself. So reveal yourself. Breaking news. Chelsea have accelerated for Bradley Barcola in the last few hours. No final green light from the player yet. Lyon already refused an offer of 35 million euros from PSG. That was from Fabrice Hawkins. Fabrice Hawkins goes into detail here. We're going to translate it for you guys. Chelsea have accelerated on Bradley Barcola in recent hours. He's well placed in the blue shortlist after the failure of Michael Olise. PSG won't let go, and Olympique Lyon half opened the door but refused an offer of 35 million euros with bonus. The player has not given a final agreement. So, Mr. Barcola, what do we expect from this guy? Now, he's being valued of around 45 million, it seems, right? Which is basically near enough the same sort of money we're going to pay for Olise anyway. So, it works out. But 20 years old, and plays for Lyon quite regularly, is a right winger, however, very versatile. And this is where I think Chelsea are identifying players based on the profile of player that we need, not on the actual player that we're going for. I hope you understand what I mean. Normally, and how it used to be done before, was you see a player, wow, he looks good, I want him. Whereas now, it's, okay, we need a right winger, we need a defensive midfielder, and don't get me wrong, that still happened before. But instead of just going, okay, we need a right winger, what right wingers can we find? That's not the case. Now, it's, we need the right winger, look at the metrics, go and look at what attributes the players have. Go onto the database. Okay, those players look like they fit the bill. That's the sort of profile we're looking for, based on the complementing of the other players that we have in the team and the system we're looking to play and the team we're looking to build. So this is the list of names that fit the bill and the profile of player. Okay, we're going to go after all of them. Here's plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. We've missed out on, I think, what was plan A, maybe plan B, I don't know. So we're turning to plan B or plan C, one of them, right? So, Barcola, you're next on the list. Let's go for him. Barcola, 20 years old, versatile. Right winger, can play up front as a centre forward, can also play as a left winger. So he can play across the front line in a 3. Can't really play as an attacking midfielder, apparently. I don't think he's done that, but he has played up top. So he has played central but forward. So this is where I still think even if Chelsea were going to go for Barcola, we still need to go for an attacking midfielder. And we're going to come to the attacking midfielder in a little bit. However, we're going to keep focus on Barcola. His name wasn't really mentioned up until today. And I don't think a lot of people knew about him, I'll be honest. Even me, I've heard of him and I've seen him before, but I'm not aware of exactly what he's able to do or how great he is or how rubbish he is. But what I've seen and what I've heard and what I've collected from Lyon, the fan base, and other people is all very positive. Especially the Lyon fans and the Lyon fan base hold him in high regard. So, 20 years old, looks like Olise too. I don't know if Chelsea were just going, all right, we failed on him. Let's go and get his lookalike instead from France. I don't know. But he's a quick player. He's a good player, it seems. He fits the profile of player we're looking for on the right-hand side. So it's someone that we could go for. And PSG have showed very good interest in him, which means that he is highly rated. So Barcola, Bradley Barcola. Do you think we should go after him? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, we know that if we get Barcola, unlike Olise, that was going to play right wing, but could play attacking midfield, Barcola can't really do that, which surprises me to an extent as to why, I have to be honest, why we're going for him in that case if we're looking to get someone who is able to do both, you know? Instead, if we go for a Barcola, we're still going to need to go for an attacking midfielder. I'm guessing, unless we just stick with what we have. Or we actually stick with the 4-3-3 now that Lavia is coming in, and we'll get to Lavia in a bit. I've got something to say about him. So maybe we do that. So we've got versatility, we've got flexibility, but if we do need that attacking midfielder, where do we go? Well, you'd think that we would end up going to here, which I'm about to show you. But there's a little problem. Let's get into it. Mohammed Kudus and West Ham are working on a verbal agreement now. Negotiations ongoing. Ajax still waiting for a concrete offer. Ajax demands more than 40 million euros now. On top of this, we had, according to Santiago, West Ham are close to a full agreement with the Ajax for Mohammed Kudus for £35 million. I have to be honest. Why are we not pursuing? Now, it's funny. I even got a couple of comments. I laughed. You Chelsea fans, look, you've been given all this and you're still not satisfied. You still want more. Yeah, we finished 12th. I don't know if you've processed that. We've processed that. We're making sure that never ever happens again. So yes, I want more. I want more. I want a certainty, a guarantee. You know, it's like when you buy something new and they give you like the 5-year guarantee. I need a 10-year guarantee that we are not going to go back into the trenches ever again. I'm not going back into those trenches. Never again. So, of course we want more. We've gotten rid of half the flipping squad. We're bringing in an entirely new squad. So, yes, we want more. Deal with it. So, Kudus is someone that I would absolutely turn to, but I'm actually surprised that we've not tried to pursue. His fee's cheap. We can definitely get ahead of West Ham, I would think. Their nickname doesn't have anything to do with a bird, so I think we're risk-free. You know, if it's something to do with a seagull, we end up in pain. We have something to do with an eagle, we end up in pain. Don't deal with birds. Don't deal with football clubs that have birds as nicknames. It's just hell. You don't want to do it. We've done it twice now, and it's... On one side, we've managed to get what we want in the end, kind of. You know, we're paying a lot of money, though, but we got what we wanted. And the other ones, I don't know, they've taken Olise hostage or something. I don't know if you guys have seen the Crystal Palace unveiling of, well, not unveiling, but the contract signing of Michael Olise with Steve Parish, the Crystal Palace owner. It looks like Olise is being held hostage. It looks very uncomfortable. It looks like he wants to get out of there. Has he got a gun to his head or something? I don't know, but go and check it out and make your own assessment. It looks like a hostage situation. But anyway, that he's not coming, we forget. Kudus, though, cheaper, versatile, great player, technical, fits in. I don't see why we're not going for him. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Let me know down below your predictions in terms of how you think Chelsea will navigate the situation. Who do you think we will end up getting? Do you think we'll end up getting Barcola and an attacking midfielder? Do you think Barcola can play attacking midfield as well? Or do you think we will just maybe not even go for Barcola and get someone else on mind? Let me know down below. Now, for the one player that we thought was going to be announced today, let's get into it. Here's the latest on Romeo, oh Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Romeo, We're going to have to go to Shakespeare to try and get this guy unveiled at Chelsea. Now, this is getting ridiculous, but let's hear the latest. There it is. Final bits being processed for Romeo Lavia. He is a Chelsea player and will be announced soon. Photos all taken and media ready to go. That was said at 7:45 earlier on. 7:45 p.m. I thought if that was the case, all right, cool. Maybe 8 p.m. we might get an unveiling, an announcement. Maybe 9 p.m. We ain't got one. We're not getting one. Unless it's going to happen at midnight, and that would be stupid from a marketing perspective. That would just be dumb. So, I don't know. It's going to be tomorrow then, isn't it? Surely? Well, we got some clarity. Here it is. Chelsea will announce the signing of Romeo Lavia tomorrow. So this is an idea of what he's going to look like. Listen, at this point, we might get updates that he's walked through the door. We might get updates that he's put his shirt on. We might get an update that he's walked into the press room. Update, Romeo Lavia has sat down at the desk. Update, Romeo Lavia has picked up the pen. 15 minutes later. Update, Romeo Lavia is putting the pen on the paper right now. Like, we might, this is how it might actually go down. So, look, hopefully tomorrow is Lavia Day. If it's not Lavia Day tomorrow, something's happened. At this rate, something's happened. But no, rest assured, I'm just kidding, I'm joking. He is a Chelsea player. It's going to be unveiled. It will be tomorrow, I hope. And we'll see what happens. But looking forward to the announcement, looking forward how it's all going to be unveiled. And I hope, please, Chelsea, please, you have the chance to be able to do this if you haven't filmed already. But you better get Caicedo on one side, get Fernandes get Fernandes in the middle, get Caicedo on the other side, and please do the whole LFC thing. Can we? Just as a laugh. Talking about laughs, Crystal Palace on their Instagram, when they showed Michael Olise after the whole contract signing, they decided to put a reel of Michael Olise and some highlights at Crystal Palace with a certain song playing. What song was that? The Fratellis, Chelsea Dagger. Oh, you think you're smart, Palace, yeah? You think you're funny? Ha ha, you should do stand-up. Honestly, we've been taking sort of digs like that. I mean, it's funny. I'm not going to lie. It's hilarious. But yeah, you think you're funny, go and do stand-up. Anyway, let's move to something that I think is going to rest the fan base assured. Finally, I think it's good news, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's good news. Here it is. Hakim Ziyech has completed his Galatasaray medical, and that came from Sky earlier on this evening. Thank goodness he's not broken. He's done the medical. He's okay. Everything's in check. That Dutch presenter, journalist, whoever the hell that was, that said on national television that he's failed his medical, you're getting sacked in the morning, mate. Simple as that. Simple as that. So that's the latest on Hakim Ziyech, and thank goodness that's the case. He's looking like it's all okay, and he's going to be making the move over to Galatasaray. It seems I will be shocked if it doesn't happen for whatever reason. Now, the only thing that stopped him leaving last time was the fact that he failed the medical in Saudi or something along those lines, and it just collapsed. Now he's passed the medical. I expect him to complete the move. Hakim Ziyech, good luck in Turkey. We will give the whole goodbye when he goes there, and we see if he is unveiled at Galatasaray. But Galatasaray coming in clutch. Thank you very much for taking one. Now we got to get rid of the other guy. That guy. This guy. Yeah? Someone please come in for him. Now, to wrap up, I saw a very interesting thing, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to mention this here. I might as well, because it's weird. It's weird. Let's get into it. Here it is. Breaking. The FA confirm Sarina Weigman will be considered to replace Gareth Southgate once he departs. Okay. Sarina Weigman, the England women's manager, the Lionesses, who are in a World Cup final, right? Beautiful achievement. Fantastic. Can't wait for Sunday. England take on Spain. England have a chance to win a world competition for the first time since 1966. And it's not going to be the men, it's going to be the bloody women. I'm totally excited and I can't wait. I hope they get the job done. We got the job done at under 21 level in terms of, was it the Euros or was it the World Cup? Did we win the World under 21s or did we win the Euros? I forgot. But anyway, the under 21s done a good job. The women done a great job by winning the Euros. Now they're about to win the World Cup if they beat Spain on Sunday. We're looking to take their manager and replace Gareth Southgate. Sarina Weigman becoming England men's manager. Now, on paper, some people will be absolutely delighted at that, right? Some people think, oh, yeah, no, that's fantastic. Wrong. As far as I'm concerned, wrong, wrong, wrong. People are so hell-bent in trying to make the women's game something big, right? Okay, great. I'm all for it. Let's elevate the women's game. Put more eyes on it. If there's more development, if there's more being put into it, then absolutely there's going to be more coming out of it. And right now, like we saw at this Women's World Cup, it's been great. I've enjoyed it. It exceeded my expectation. And compared to previous tournaments, you can see how far it's come. Long may that continue. Let's see how far it can go. Absolutely. But the women's game is the women's game, and that's got to remain that. Now, Sarina Wiegman has done fantastic for the England women. Don't ruin that. Don't ruin that. Why do we feel the need to take her and stick her in the men's team? I thought we were trying to develop the women's game. If she's doing a fantastic job, she shouldn't be removed. You know? Why is it that all of a sudden we're putting the connotation that the next step up from the women's team is the men's team? No, they're two totally different things. Let's not mix the two. They are two different entities. Let's try and elevate the women's game and get it up to a top standard, much like the men's game has already done, because that was the default. Instead of taking all the best bits and then throwing that into the men's game, what's the point? You're taking away the substance from what's going to take the women's game to the next level. That's my opinion. Anyway, and personally, look, as also you have to take into context. I don't know if people that are in support of this decision have ever been into a men's dressing room before. Personally, no environment for a woman to be in. Let me just tell you that right now. It would go left if that happened, and that's for their protection. If you've been in a men's dressing room before at any level, and don't try and say, no, at the professional level, it's not all banter and things happen and things don't happen in there. Trust me, you don't know. You don't know. If you've played football at any level, right, you will know that the dressing room can get very private. Let's just say that, right? I wouldn't want a woman in that environment. By all means, I don't think that would be logical. So, yeah. Same could be said, to be honest, for the men to be in a women's dressing room. You know, I have to be honest here. It would be best if we just keep the two completely separated and let each one just go to its heights. Men's already done that because, like I said, it's the default. But let the women's game grow. Let it grow organically and authentically. Let it grow. So, Sarina Wiegman, England's men's manager? I wouldn't. Personally, no. So, let me know your thoughts down below in relation to that. Much appreciated. And make sure, like I've said, you catch our latest video on Shootout. As I've said, I've left a link here, so make sure you have a look. There's video number 1 as well up there, so make sure you're checking that out if you haven't watched the video from early on where we go over Reece James's injury and everything that happened earlier. Make sure you catch that if you haven't done so already. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a couple of new ones. Thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget, like I've always said, if you are new and you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Once again, go and subscribe to Shootout, link is in the description. And hit the socials, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. They are all on screen and in the description right now. Much appreciated, and I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Thank you all so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. Take care and peace.